Right, what we're going to do this afternoon is to have a look into the top bar hive that we spoke about when we first looked at the equipment. And we're going to examine this hive and just see what's going on inside. The basic principles in working with this hive are very similar to the Langstroth. One major difference is when handling the frames, they've got to be put back in such a way that you do not squash bees between the two frames. As you can see, the frames butt against each other, and if you just push them together, you will kill the bees. Empty frame. A new comb being built by the bees, and look at them all sipping honey as they normally do once we use the smoke. Nice piece of new comb. A few new combs here. In fact, looking at this hive, I cannot understand why they've built in this peculiar fashion. You'll see this comb now is empty. And it's most unusual for them to build a comb, leave a space, build a comb and leave a space. So it's possible that somebody has been fiddling in this hive, but on the evidence that I see here, there's no evidence of any comb having been cut out. Although on this one, there is a distinct possibility that some comb has been cut out of here. And in fact, there's evidence here that fire has been used in this hive. There's some evidence of the wood having been burnt. So somebody has definitely been in here before us, which is a great shame. It was obvious that somebody had been in here by the actual pattern of the combs, some comb being empty and some having new comb on them. Bees remaining pretty gentle on the combs, as you can see. No major irritation. In fact, working with these hives is really and truly a pleasure. Just look at one more.
Any sealed honey found during an examination can be removed.
Now this comb we certainly could take. It is 80% capped on this side and about 70% this other side, so it could be taken quite comfortably.
We remove bees by shaking and brushing, but remember, you cannot shake bees off frames which are not wired or from top bars, otherwise combs will break.
Now we are coming into the brood nest. I'll just show you. Here we've got a comb with a small patch of brood on the side, that brown patch in the center, the sealed brood. And so we will go no further than that, because we would then be cropping combs with young bees and larvae and eggs, and that we don't want to do. When putting the combs back together, or the frames back together, we're very careful not to crush any bees. I put one side together like that, there, and then gently smoke the bees away. So there's no bees, then I push the combs together. As you can see, it's a bit of an awkward position to work on this hive like this, but I've deliberately put it down on low bricks as the stand to avoid people seeing the hive and to try and keep it out of harm's way. Right at the end of the hive, as you can see, I've got a half bar, half the width of the normal frame, just to give me some space to work with the first comb when I take it out. Be careful not to squash any bees here. There's a few bees on top of the hive. Just gently smoke some of them away. Even brush them off in some cases.